We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 4-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today. And
set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Hope for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Michael Wacha gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball 2.
His career line against Wacha comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnik is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kane, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Cespedes.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Wacha comes set. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
One and 0. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out here and a runner at second. Pops this one up, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. To third, fielded by Sogard, and there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting in, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Digging in, Ben Gamel. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Eric Lauer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with UConn. And that misses 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand one, will move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Michael Wacha, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Sogard camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Man at second here with 2 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Michael Conforto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. And there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone? And
that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Brock Holt now with a full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick on the move. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to him now. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Keston Hiura. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs already home here. That's popped up. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnik.
Here's Jake Marisnik as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way.
Count 3-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out. Runners at first and second. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Sure took a healthy hack that time. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Michael Wacha will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hopped up. Holt is there. 1 out.
Now batting, number 6.
Now batting, Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, down.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. 1 run scores, and he's safe.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
In there, and it's full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Wacha.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And he puts it on the ground to second. 0 for 1 on to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Eric Sogard. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Number 12.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35. Brett.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brent Suter. Wacha looks in. First pitch on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. but the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Yelich. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, J.D. Davis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
1 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling, as this is good for extra bases as well. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The center fielder, number 16. Jake Marisnik.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnik, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Ahmed Rosario, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Walker Lockett will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Justin Smoke would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in and looking for more, Pete Alonso. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
2 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Ben Gamel.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ben
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
So a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The center fielder.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. You can't really fault him for that, though.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
At the plate, Brock Holt, the potential second run of the inning, stands at third. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Lined into right, a base hit. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Justin Wilson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
New York man, number 38, Justin Wilson.
In now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to short. This could be two. McNeil's got it for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 7-4. J.P. Feyereisen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Feyereisen, a native Wisconsinite, in fact. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So stepping in, Cespedes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jeurys Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeurys Familia.
Settling in now, Eric Sogard. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Third baseman, Eric Sogard.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Now to the plate, Justin Smoak. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
0-1 count and the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery.
And that counts 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Just hung in there on that one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batter.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Digging in, Ben Gamble. And Ben, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Liner toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Brad Brock takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swinging a soft liner. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Standing in, Brock Holt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's a ball.
Men on third with 2 down.
Oh,
2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's bad.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Ready with the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 7-6. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Ready to begin the 8th. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jake Marisnick.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
First offering on its way. Ahmed Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nope. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch.
We got a full count.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dominic Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Omar Narvaez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Count remains 2-2. Betances sets. Here comes the pitch. And he popped him up. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Orlando Arcia will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Yelich is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Arcia trying to get there. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin.
So coming to the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike two as the fastball is let go. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Ben Gamble lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. One and two now.
The count is 1-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now back, the pitcher.
Jed Jerko will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline. The Brewers down to their final strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos gathers it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Walker Lockett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eric Lauer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.